as the kick's away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. 5-3 their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. So this rivalry, Charles, here in the Buckeye State, Cincinnati and Cleveland, you know, you felt like for a while it took a dip as these two franchises struggled. But now I think this rivalry is budding again as one of the best under-the-radar rivalries in the NFL.
I agree with you absolutely because both of these teams have the arrow pointing up. They've kind of solved their quarterback issues. They're building up their rosters. But one of the most defining moments of this rivalry to me wasn't even in a Browns-Bengals game. It was a Seahawks-Bengals game when head coach Sam White addressed the crowd and emphasized that Cincinnati was the place to be.
Well, Charles, I think his exact words were, you don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati. A good pickup there, a 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Evan Ingram with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Uh-oh, I'm going to spark it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team. So I'm going to go with 11.
Why are you taking so long to get across the screen?
I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
But he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. 5 yards.
Nowhere near that motherfucker.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Herbert off of play action. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
Damn, how you got this much time?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Steps away. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
What?
Cole Beasley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Hello.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
You can go over there now.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish. But you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds right shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
These two teams all tied after one.
98-45.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, and he's going to be brought
45.
down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses happen their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Browns send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Oh.
It's fielded at the 45. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Cole Beasley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals on just 2 plays
give me that.
have taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mayfield. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So back-to-back incompletions,
the ball was
and that has
really not supposed to go to the ball.
3rd and 10. Mayfield now. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Asante Samuel. And a terrific return as
he's not wide open, bro. What the fuck are you looking at? He right there. He wouldn't have caught the ball if he was wide open. Because this is online, man. Oh, he wasn't, bro. Bro, you just threw the same pass, and I damn near picked that off. And then you threw it again. He right there. The replay right there. I just saw it. Okay.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
Oh, my God.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Justin Herbert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Weak sauce. Don't be mad at this dot, man. Just know it's coming.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And this one caught by Beasley. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So two thoughts come to mind. One, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number two, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I don't know nothing.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got
you be fried, bro. Ain't no way you was there.
5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after
He was all the way in the
drive,
flat,
we
man.
thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense,
None of that shit no more.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
I'm gonna lock this shit up.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield.
Don't do that.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I'm waiting on the fucking corner route.
Here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for Cincinnati score. Deontay Johnson, 85 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That a good game, dude.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it as...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally may be taken out of bounds.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3
bro, you had no
interceptions
chance to
in
quit, bro.
consecutive
I ain't gonna lie
drives,
to
and
you.
you can see he's just got a
You
look
just
of
said you was
disgust and
gonna quit
bad
when you
body
got the
language,
ball.
understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before.
I'm trying to get my stats because you trying to quit on me and shit. No, I don't.
Conversion. Dancing to his left.
No, I don't.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call.
Breakout game, couldn't even get it. And it was with Asante Samuel.